So just Shavasana, lie down on your back. Really tethering yourself to the mat. Tethering yourself to this moment, the 60 minutes that you've given to yourself. A real gift, a relaxation, starting and ending in Shavasana. The most beneficial pose of the practice, corpse pose. So finding deep inhales and exhales, just inhale through the nose and sigh it out the mouth. Let's do a few more of those. Just inhale through the nose, sigh it out the mouth. Just feeling how your body feels, held by gravity, connected to the earth on your mat. You're just joining us. We are in Shavasana, just laying down comfortably on the back, connecting to our bodies, connecting to our breath. Another inhale through the nose, and exhale, just sigh it out the mouth. And then if you use the Ujjayi breath, the victorious breath of yoga, you can begin to cultivate that with just deep inhale and exhale through the nose, constricting the back of the throat. And if that's not comfortable or natural for you, just choose a breath to carry you through the practice. Just lying here in Shavasana, this is yoga. So let the legs relax, the toes relax, the jaw relax. Where can you let go a little more? And our intention for the practice today, as you continue to breathe with the eyes closed, connected to the earth, the intention is vulnerability. And this posture, with our throat and heart exposed, can feel a little vulnerable. And it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to feel your feelings. And just knowing that this is a safe space where you are okay right now with your breath. Brené Brown says, embracing our vulnerabilities is risky, but not nearly as dangerous as giving up on love and belonging and joy. The experiences that make us the most vulnerable. Only when we are brave enough to explore the darkness will we discover the infinite power of the light. Just breathing into that intention and what being vulnerable and authentic and honest with yourself means to you today. And if you are using the playlist in the chat box, go ahead and press play. And then everybody draw your knees in and give yourself a big hug. Again, finding the gratitude for finding this time for yourself. Squeeze everything in, roll side to side on your back. And then left palm to left kneecap, right palm to right kneecap, and begin to circle the knees in opposite directions, opening up the hips nice and slow. You can continue to keep the eyes closed, just letting the shoulders, the forehead, the jaw relax as only the legs and the arms are moving. And then switch directions of the circles. Knees moving, hips warming up. And then pause and just straighten the arms, elbows straight. Knees are far away, held in the hands, neck relaxes. Let's take a deep breath here. This is a great pose for anti-anxiety. Feeling this as your back connects to the earth. And then hands to shins, start to rock and roll forward and back along the spine, coming all the way to seated and extend the legs wide away from you. Press the heels into the earth and the balls of the feet away from you. Hands behind the back to lift the chest, the heart a little taller. Grow the crown of your head to the sky. Keep pressing through the heels so that your calves lift off the earth, really activating and waking up the legs. And then right forearm alongside right thigh, left arm over the ear. Really reach through the left side body. Left hand can even hold on to the right temple for a little support of the neck. Big inhale here. Keep grounding left sit bone down. And then inhale, arms rise, and exhale to the left. Left elbow bends, comes to the left inner thigh, right arm over the ear. Maybe your right hand holds the left side of your head for support. Keep pressing through the balls of the feet, activating the hamstrings. Inhale, rise, back up. Exhale, hands behind the back again. Lengthen the spine, grow tall. And then draw your knees in, plant the feet, hands to shins, and take some cat-cow spine here. So inhale, pull your heart, your chest forward. Exhale, curl and round the spine back. Inhale, draw yourself forward, and exhale, release. Keep planting through your feet. Feet are parallel, about hip-width distance apart. And maybe the eyes closed as you just undulate the spine, really warming it up. One more round. And then give yourself a big hug, really curl in. Bring your forehead to your knees, squeeze it in. And then hands behind the back again. Extend your feet out a little further. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh for figure 4. Option to make this a little bit more intense by drawing your glutes closer to your heel, or to find more space as we warm up and bring your glutes further back. Roll the ankle around, big circles with the ankle joint in both directions. And then pause and either stay here, continuing to press your right knee away from you for the stretch, or hands can face wide, fingertips facing away from the mat, or fingers facing the glutes, and come into a reverse tabletop with the cross of the legs, with figure 4. So hips high, head back, heart open. Exhale, lower down, switch sides. So plant your right foot, left ankle presses over right thigh. Left knee presses away. And again, adjust where your hips are. Roll the ankle, warming it up. Option to either stay and hold this or press into the palms, lifting the hips on the inhale. Reverse tabletop. And exhale, lower down. Draw the soles of the feet together, knees wide, butterfly pose. Again, hands behind the back to really lengthen your spine. And then you can begin to fold forward if that feels good for your practice. Hands come to the feet. And inhale, roll back up. Let's roll all the way onto our back. We're going to do a bit of core here to warm up the body. So come onto your back. You can keep your feet down to support your lower back. We're going to do a variation on bicycle posture called elbow to knee. It's going to get really deep into your core. So stack your knees over your hips. Make sure your thighs stay in line. Your thighs are going to want to come towards your chest. That's going to make it easier, but we're really trying to challenge our body so that our core can support us through some balancing and binding and challenging postures in the practice. So tailbone tucks, lower back presses into the earth. Feel the implant of the lower back. Interlace hands behind the nape of the neck for support. Lift the shoulder blades off the mat, elbows wide. Keep pressing through your feet. Again, you can lower the feet for support. Shoulder blades lift, elbows towards left thigh. Extend your right leg away from you. Right leg is about 3 feet off the earth. Inhale, knees back to center. Tuck your tailbone again. Press lower back into the earth. Lift the shoulder blades, elbows to the right. Extend your left leg away. Really press it away. Elbows back to center. Connect your lower back by tucking the tailbone. Shoulders lift, elbows to the left. Extend your right leg. Moving nice and slow, deep in the core. You got this. Knees to center. Tailbone tucks, shoulder blades lift. Elbows to the right. Extend your left leg. Keep moving, nice and slow. Elbows back to center, knees together, shoulder blades lift, elbows to the left, extend your right leg long. Inhale, back to center, shoulder blades lift, tailbone tucks, elbows to the right, extend your left leg. We got one more round, I'm doing it with you, you got it. Knees together, shoulder blades lift, elbows to the right, extend your right leg to the ceiling this time, right hand to right thigh, this is all optional. Press your thigh into your palm, feel the core, tuck the tailbone, knees together, shoulder blades lift, tuck the tailbone, elbows to the right, extend left toes to the ceiling, press your left palm into your left thigh, feel the resistance, tucking the tailbone, and exhale, let it go. Beautiful work, extend through the toes, extend through the fingertips, grow long, full belly breath, let it out. One more little bit of core. Cross your right ankle, or your right leg over your left leg and double wrap like eagle legs. If you'll be right arm over left, either a hug or double wrap. Elbows and arms go away from you over the head, toes reach far away. And then inhale, crunch elbows to knee. Exhale, extend away. Inhale, crunch elbow to knee. Just one more. Extend and crunch and unravel, shake that out, shake out your feet, your arms, switch sides. So cross This time, left over right, left under right, either a big hug holding the shoulders or a double wrap. Elbows away from your body, over the head, toes reach. Exhale, crunch elbow to knee. Inhale, find the length. Exhale, crunch. One more. Inhale to extend. Exhale to crunch. Shake it out. Nice work. Give yourself a hug. You should be a little more awake, a little warmer. Roll to your right and make your way to tabletop, hands and knees. Stacking shoulders, elbows and wrists. Tap your feet out, build a connection to the earth. Draw your navel to your spine, long back. Spread through your fingers, really give the earth a high 10 and then claw the fingertips. If you ever have any wrist issues, you can come onto your fists or forearms in the practice to support those joints. Spreading through the fingers, check that your index fingers are facing forward. Nice work. Strong tabletop. Keep the toes tucked, press into the palms, and inhale, lift the knees just a sliver off the earth to hover. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the knees down, extend your right leg long, bend the knee, big circles with your right knee, your hip joint, warming it up. And then lower the right knee, left side, extend your left leg long, bend the knee, circle the joint. Lower your left knee. This time, tuck the toes. Same exercise. Palms press. Firm up through the fingertips. Inhale, lift the knees just to hover. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the knees. Extend your right leg back. Go in the opposite direction. Probably backwards this time. Opening the hips. Then lower the right knee. Extend your left leg long. Switch the circles. Left knee down. This time, toes tucked again. We have 10 seconds. And in all of yoga, everything's optional. You do what you need to do to support your body. You can lower the knees early. It's not cheating. It's listening to your body and taking that wisdom. So press into the tops of the feet. Inhale, lift the knees. 10, 9, 8. Keep breathing. Slow and steady breath. 4, 3, got this. Last one, lower it down. And then hips bump to the right, look back for your hips. Side cat-cow, hips to the left, look to your left. Moving the spine side to side. And then finding some more organic movement, maybe hula hooping the whole spine and torso. We're adding traditional cat-cow, rolling the neck around. 3 more breaths of freestyle organic movement from tabletop. We will all meet in a downward facing dog over the course of the next breath. So tuck toes, lift hips high, and start to pedal the feet. Bend left and right knee, walking the dog. Feeling the warming up of the hamstrings. Keep connecting left and right hand firmly, squaring the shoulders. And then everybody generously bend both knees. See if you can get your hips, your tailbone a little higher to the sky. And begin to slowly straighten the legs. Heels reach for the earth behind you. You never have to have your legs completely straight in down dog. You can have a nice bend to the knees if that feels appropriate. Relax the head and the neck. And then start to walk your hands back to your feet, all the way back to a rag doll. Shifting the weight to the back of the mat, letting the head release completely, keeping the knees soft and bent. We're gonna sweep up to mountain pose. Inhale, rise. And exhale, sweep it right back down, knees soft, forward fold. We're gonna keep going, 1 breath, 1 movement. Inhale, sweep up, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, exhale, fold. Keep going, 2 more. Inhale, reach, exhale, hinge. Always at your own pace, ending in a ragdoll pose again. Plant the hands, start to walk yourself downward facing dog. Full rounded breath, inhale fully. And exhale completely. And then look towards your hands. Take as many steps as you can. Tiptoe all the way forward, maybe keeping legs long. Toes reach the wrists. Forward fold, top of mat. Ragdoll here again. Let the head release. Crown of the head reaches for the earth. And then sweep it up. Inhale, mountain. And exhale, fall. Keep going. 4 rounds at your own pace. Just closing the eyes, warming up the body. Last one, hang in ragdoll posture. Forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift, long spine, hands brace the legs anywhere but directly on the knees. Reach the crown of the head forward. And exhale to let it go. 2 more heart waves. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine, flatten the back. Exhale, let it go, head releases. Last one, inhale, halfway lift, flat back, and exhale, release. Plant the hands, step back to plank pose. Again, lower the knees anytime you need. Feel the energy coming out of the heels. It's like tabletop, but your knees are straight. Hips in line with shoulders. Press through the palms. We're gonna add on here, so walk your feet a little wider. Lift your right hand and tap your left shoulder. Lower your right hand. Left hand lifts, tap your right shoulder. See if you can do this nice and slow, keeping the hips quiet and still. Try not to wobble the hips. Keep moving, no hurry. You can always lower the knees. Modify as you need. And now we're gonna go to our hips. So opposite hand reaches under the body for opposite hip. Left hand to right hip. Right hand to left hip. This is hard, but you got it. Nice work. Lower the knees if you need to. 1 more each side. And now we're gonna go behind the head. So right hand behind your right ear, just tap and lower. Keep the hips stable. Beautiful work. 1 more each side, and then we're gonna put it all together. If you need to take a break, lower the knees and join us again. Right hand to right shoulder, left hand to right, opposite shoulder, right hand to left hip, left hand to right hip, and then behind the head, and pause. That was the Macarena, nice work. Shift forward, lower all the way to the belly in one piece. Take a break, belly down, Shavasana. Inhale fully. Exhale, let something go. And then hands wider than the mat. Inhale, lift for cobra. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Heart rises. Exhale, forward fold. 2 more rolling cobras. Inhale as you rise. Draw your hands back. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Hands plant by the chest. Downward facing dog. Hips up and back. Full rounded breath here. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, right leg high. Right knee draws towards the right elbow. Hold it here or take some elevators with me. Exhale, right elbow towards right wrist. Back up, down to the wrist, to the elbow. 1 more, you got this, to the wrist, to the elbow. 3-legged dog, extend your right leg long. Press the heel away from you. Draw your right knee towards your nose. Step it forward, maybe inch it forward to help it to get there. Left knee comes down, low lunge. You can always double up the mat for more support on your knee. Inhale, arms rise. Sink a little deeper in your lunge. Draw your hips together. Draw your rib cage in. Exhale, hands behind the back, elbows wide. Now keep pressing through that back foot. Toes are connected, top of the feet. Toenails are connected to the earth. You're gonna inhale and lift your left knee off the earth, straighten your back leg. Nice, exhale, lower. 2 more of those. Really squeeze your thighs together. Lift your left knee off the earth. Exhale, lower. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Hands frame the front foot. Half split, so shift the weight back. Hips towards heels. You're on your right heel. Right toes are lifted to the sky. Let the head and the neck relax. A deep hamstring stretch. Either stay here or external rotation of the whole right leg. So from your femur bone to your ankle, roll that leg to the right. Your right pinky toes point outward. A different hamstring stretch. And then come through center, inward rotation of that right leg. Big toe points into the left. And then exhale, plant your right foot. Heel toe the right foot to the right. Hands come inside the right foot. Untuck your left toe, straighten the left leg. This is an active lizard pose, pressing through the palms. Either stay here or shift the weight forward and back. Circle the hips. And then find stillness here. Keep pressing through the right foot. Left foot comes all the way outside to the left, outside your left hand, Malasana, squat pose. Heels can be up or down. Press the palms together, lengthen front of the head high, sink your hips low. And then pressing through your feet, inhale, rise all the way up. Keep pressing the palms together. Rise to stand, arms up over the head. Exhale, slow to lower back into your squat. Nice and slow, you got it. Once the elbows connect with the knees, let's come up again. Inhale, rise up. Reach the arms over the head. And exhale, slowly, keeping the tailbone tucked, shoulders over the hips. Come on, back down. Plant the hands, forward fold with wide legs. Toes point forward. Shift the weight out of the heels into the toes. And then heel toe your feet back to parallel, about hip width distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, plank pose. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin, elbows close to the body. Inhale for cobra. You can walk your hands forward or wider for more space in your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Reset, inhale fully. Exhale, let that side go. Beautiful work. Inhale, left leg high. Left knee towards left elbow. Either stay right here or draw your left knee to your left wrist. Back to your elbow, to your wrist, to your elbow. Again, to the wrist, to the elbow. And then exhale, three-legged dog, left leg high. Left knee towards nose, really draw it in. Use your core. Step the foot forward. Low lunge, right knee comes down. Double up the mat for support. Untuck your back toes. Inhale, arms rise. Find your foundation. Sink a little deeper into the lunge. And then interlace your hands behind your back. Switch the grip the unfamiliar way. Elbows wide, chest open. And then press into your back foot. Lift the right knee. Exhale, lower. Two more just like that. You got it. Press into your back foot. Right leg straightens and lowers. One more time. Press into your foot. Straighten the back leg. Lower down. Shift back. Half splits. So hips towards heels. Left toe off the mat. Either stay here or exhale, rotate your left foot to the left. Your whole leg rotates left. Inhale through center and then rotate internally to the right. You'll feel different parts of your hamstring bending that stretch. And then replant your left foot. Hands come inside the left foot. Heel toe left foot to the left, maybe even off the mat. Press into the palms. Untuck your back toes. Active lizard. So straightening through your back leg. Pressing out through your back heel. Maybe you shift weight forward and back. Or just stay in stillness or start to circle in the hips. And then pause, really connect with your left foot. Draw your right knee up and plant it outside your right foot, right hand. Malasana again. Either stay here or open with a bind. Left hand down, reach right arm up. Flying for the twist. Option to bend the elbows, grabbing for your shirt, your shorts, or your other hand for a bind. Exhale back to center, switch sides. Right hand down, left arm opens, twisting it up. Maybe bending the elbows for a half or a full bind. And then exhale, start to find forward fold. Heel toe your feet back to center. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, rise to mountain pose. Exhale, left hand to heart, right hand on top. Close the eyes, take a breath. Feel grounded here. Feel your feet planted on the earth. Grow a little taller through the crown of their head. Roll the shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Plant the hands, step back, plank pose. You always have the option for knees, chest, chin. You always have the option for chaturanga, which I'll demonstrate. You can press right back to dog and skip the vinyasa, which we have a lot in the practice. Or you can lower the knees, shift back to a child, and then press to a dog. It's a really nice option. If you're coming to chaturanga, shift the weight forward. Exhale, elbows come to 90 degrees only. like a little push-up. Untuck the toes, pull the heart through, upward facing dog. Meeting in downward facing dog. Full round of breath. Let it out. Inhale, right leg high. Right knee towards nose, step forward for warrior one. So left heel comes down about 45 degrees, arms rise. Track your right knee over your right ankle. Press to the outside edge of your left foot. And then right hand comes down alongside the right side of your body. Left arm reaches up and over. Side body stretch through the left side body. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, hands plant. Your vinyasa, your chaturanga, your nisheshan, whatever you want. You can float your right toes off the earth for more of a challenge. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. As always, skip them, modify them, move at your own pace, your own breath. Inhale, left heel high. Left knee towards nose, step forward, warrior one, second side, right heel presses against the earth. Arms rise, shoulders down the back, stack shoulders over hips. Left knee over ankle. Left hand comes down alongside the left side of the body. Reach through your right arm and then up and over. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands plant. Step back, optional vinyasa to downward facing dog. Full round of breath here. Exhale, let it out. Inhale, reach your right leg high, bend the knee, open it up, just scorpion the dog. See if you can bring your heel closer to your glute. And then exhale, lower that down, second side, left leg high, bend the knee, open up the hip, fire hydrant pose, scorpion. And exhale, left foot comes down. Start to lower the knees towards the earth. We're gonna hover and hold again. So let the knees hover for 5, 4, 3, you got this. Last 2, and 1, tabletop. Untuck your toes. Inhale, reach your right arm high, roll the wrist. And then start to draw your right arm under your left armpit and draw it right back out. So we're gonna come in to thread the needle, but partly first, we're just kind of partway threading. So inhale through, exhale, open. One more, start to thread it through. Inhale, reach it back up, and this time thread it all the way through. So your right wrist, forearm, right shoulder, right ear comes to the earth. Left hand can reach forward or wrap around. Left leg can play with balance by reaching back, toes connected or toes hovering. Exhale, left knee plants, left hand plants, unravel, reach your right arm to the sky. Exhale, lower it down, second side. So left arm reaches up, roll the wrist around. And then start to thread left arm under the right armpit, reach and unravel back up. Keep going at your own pace, following your breath. Maybe slower or faster than my voice. And then the next time, you're gonna come all the way, threading the needle, lowering the left shoulder, the left temple to the earth. Option to stay right here. Right hand can reach forward or wrap around. Right leg can reach back or play with the balance. And then exhale, right knee down, right hand down, unravel, left arm to the sky. Plant the left hand. Walk your right knee a little more forward. Left knee comes behind it. And start to shift the weight back, feet wide. We're coming into knee pile. It's a pretty challenging pose, deep in the hips. If you want to double up the mat or you have a blanket or a block to put under your hips, you can. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, right arm under left. Either give yourself a hug or eagle wrap the arms, lifting the elbows. Just 2 breaths here. I know it's intense. You got it. And then plant the hands. Start to shift the weight onto your knees. Start to straighten your legs and walk yourself to the left. Keep walking to the left. Keep walking, turning your toes, heels down. You're in Prosarita, wide-legged forward fold to the back of the mat. If you got lost, just meet us here. Feet off the mat. Nice and wide. Relax the head and neck. Left hand down, reach right arm to the sky for a twist. Exhale, right hand plants, left hand reaches. And exhale, continue walking all the way in a circle. So your fingers are walking to the left, your toes are spinning all the way back, so you're facing the top of your mat. And now you're in the other side. If you got lost again, just left knee in front of the right knee, the other side of your knee pile. So sink your hips, sit bones to the earth. Arms rise, left under right. Give yourself a hug or eagle wrap, double wrapping the arms, lifting the elbows. Nice work. Exhale, release. Plant the hands forward. Make your way into tabletop. From tabletop, just the forearms are going to come down, but keep them in line with your wrists. So exhale, lower the forearms down. Inhale, press back up. This is challenging. You got this. Exhale, lower down. So you're really drawing your arms together. Inhale, lift. See if you can do it 2 more times. Exhale, elbows lower. So your arms are parallel like number 11. Press into the palms. Inhale, lift. 1 more time. Exhale, elbows come down. Stay here, or for a little more support, you can interlace the palms, making a triangle. Tuck toes under. Inhale, lift the hips like down dog. We're in dolphin now. Forearms stay down. 2 more breaths. For more intensity, walk the toes towards the wrists or towards the elbows. For less intensity, walk your feet out wider. Give yourself more space. Now we're going to move into down dog. See if you can do that without lowering your knees. Just press into the palms, really pressing through your fingertips. Lift the elbows, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Right knee towards right elbow. Either stay here or windshield wipers. Right knee to left elbow. Back to right, to the left, to the right. 1 more, to the left, to the right. 3-legged dog, right heel high. Right knee to nose, step forward for high lunge. So inhale, arms rise. Exhale, sink into your lunge. Right knee over ankle. Make sure you have space, so you might want to heel to your right foot to the right. Press through the left heel to straighten your left leg. Left thigh lifts a little higher. Beautiful. Right arm under left. Give yourself a hug or eagle wrap the arms. Lift the elbows. Sink a little lower in the lunge. Either stay here or move with your inhale and exhale, finding a back bend as you inhale and exhale. Elbows come inside your right knee. Keep flowing that. For more balance, you can lower your back heel into a warrior 1, so left heel can come down. Inhaling to rise. It's okay to wobble. And then find stillness, keeping the arms crossed. Step left foot forward, 1-legged mountain, left knee rises. Exhale, left heel kicks behind you for warrior 3, keeping the eagle arms. Inhale, 1-legged mountain, left knee high. And now we're going to take full eagle. So bend your right knee, cross your left foot, left thigh over the right thigh. Maybe it's just a little kickstand, the right toes touching. Maybe a single wrap, maybe a double wrap. Sink low, lift elbows high. 3 more breaths. This is one of my least favorite poses, so just know that we're here together. The ankle is working hard. And then inhale, 1-legged mountain. Exhale, hands to hips. Press your left heel away, straighten your left leg. Left knee bends again. Bring your left foot to the left, coming into tree, continuing the balance challenge. Try not to touch down. If you fall out, come back in. Hands at heart or behind the back, prayer hands, cactus arms, tree, anything you want. Press your left foot into your thigh or your calf and feel your calf or your thigh pressing back, that resistance, helping you balance. We're going to move into half moon. So this is a challenging transition. So to reach your right hand down for a block or for the earth, send your left foot back. If you have a couch or anything nearby for support, you can also do this on the wall. Send your left heel away. Reach to your left fingertips. Then bend your front knee, warrior two. Step back. Feel the release of having 2 feet on the earth again. Extend through your fingers, sink in the lunge. Flip your front palm, reverse warrior. Right arm over the ear, left hand down the leg, or wrap it around. And then moving into side angle, either right forearm to right thigh, pressing your forearm into the thigh to create space in the right side body. Left arm over the ear, or unsupported right arm frames the right ear. Exhale, 2 hands down inside the right foot, heel to your right foot to the right. Left knee comes down, full lizard pose. Either lower onto a blanket or blocks or your forearms, or stay right there. Option to bend your back knee and reach your right arm back for a twist. Maybe finding a bind. If you have anything like a strap or a t-shirt, you can use that. One more big breath. And exhale, release the back foot. Start to walk your hands left. You're gonna lower your right knee down. We're coming into frog pose. So your knees are nice and wide. It's a deep hip stretch. Your ankles are in line with your knees and they're parallel to each other. Start to release forward. We're just here for 2 breaths. I know it's intense. Only go as far as feels appropriate. Don't push yourself past that point. One more big inhale. And then walk yourself back, tabletop, downward facing dog. Either vinyasa or just stay here for a full rounded breath. And let that go. Second side, inhale, left leg high. Left knee towards left elbow. Stay here or cross to the right elbow. To the left, to the right, to the left. You got this. One more, to the right, to the left. Extend, 3-legged dog, left leg high. Left knee towards nose, step it through. Maybe help it to get a little more forward for a high lunge. Arms rise. Shoulders over hips. Reach through your fingers. Once you have your foundation, straighten your back leg. Left arm under right. Give yourself a hug or eagle wrap. Either stay here or move with your breath as you inhale for a back bend and exhale, elbows come inside your right knee. You can lower your back heel for more balance. Keep flowing at your own pace. And then let's all meet high lunge. Step off your back foot, 1-legged mountain, right knee high. Exhale, warrior 3. Shoot your right heel behind you. Strong left leg, strong right leg. 1-legged mountain, right knee high. Exhale, eagle. So bend your left knee, cross right thigh over left. Maybe your right toes touch the earth for support. Maybe you double wrap. Squeeze thighs together, squeeze arms together. This is really great for digestion, getting some new blood flow and circulation into the whole body. One more breath. You can do it. Sink low, elbows high. And then inhale, 1-legged mountain. Release the arms to your hips. Exhale, press your right heel away. Straighten your right leg. Bend your right knee again. Start to bring it out to the right for tree posture. So you could again have a little kickstand. Your right toes to the earth. Or right leg all the way up, wherever you want it to be. And each side is different. Balance may be harder or easier on this side. Press foot into leg, leg into foot. Any arm variation, you can challenge balance by closing the eyes and really wobbling. And then moving into half moon. So left hand reaches down, right onto the sky, right leg back. If you do have a wall, this is a great way to practice and feel that. Stacking shoulders, stacking hips. Extend through your right foot, extend through your right fingertips. Imagine you're pressing against a wall or a hand with your right arm. And then bend left knee, step it back, warrior 2. Sink into your lunge, left knee over right, reach through your fingers. Flip your front palm, reach forward and reverse warrior. Side body stretch through the left side body. Exhale, unsupported or supported with your forearm down, side angle. Reach to your right fingertips. And then plant both hands inside the left leg. Untuck your back toes, heel to left foot to the left. Lizard pose, right knee comes down. Either sink a little deeper and stay here, or bend the back leg, reach left arm for right. Getting a nice twist in the spine, or finding the clasp. One more breath here. Exhale, release the bind if you have it. Both hands start to walk towards the center of the mat, coming into frog pose again. Left knee comes down. Knees are nice and wide. Great hip opener. Check that your knees and your ankles are in line. Lower onto your fist if you can. One more breath. And then walk yourself back, forward. Find a child's pose. Toes connect. Knees wide. Sink back. Forehead to the mat. Be right here. Find rest. Find stillness. 3 breaths. You can start to walk your hands more forward for an active child's pose. Come on to spider fingers. Lift the palms of the hands and walk your hands to the left, all the way off the mat. Breathe through the whole right side body, from your right pinky finger to your right hip crease. And then walk your hands through center to the right, off the mat. Breathe through the whole left side body stretch. Walk all the way back to center, roll onto a seat just so that you're kneeling. Let your right ear fall to the right. Maybe right hand comes to the top of the head to coax it a little further to the right. Left hand can reach away to deepen the stretch. And use your hand to press your head back to center. Second side, let your left ear fall to the left. Left hand can come to the top of the head to coax that a little further. Be gentle with your neck. Maybe you move it around to find the sweet spot. Reach your right arm away. Then inhale, use your left hand to press it back up. Come to standing on your shins for camel pose. So press your hips forward, your thighs forward. Let your head come back. Either stay right here or move a little deeper, walking your hands down your legs, maybe all the way to your heels. Don't move your head left and right. Again, a very vulnerable pose with throat and heart exposed. So just notice what comes up here and accept any emotions or feelings. Unravel yourself gently, slowly. Sink hips to heels. Tuck your chin down. Close the eyes. And then exhale, start to fold forward with your shins staying together, knees together. Bringing your chest, your torso to your thighs. Let your head come to the earth. We're coming into rabbit pose, a great spine lengthener. Hands are going to come to your heels. If you can't reach your heels, just hold on to your ankles. And you're going to start to roll the weight to the crown of your head where your hairline meets. So you'll press your head, lift your hips, and feel your arms straighten. Long spine, long neck. Top of your head is taking a little bit of weight, but your hands are doing most of the work. Inhale, one more breath. Exhale, lower the hips down. Plant the hands in front of you. Tabletop to downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, hips high. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Maybe hop quietly, land at the top of the mat. Or just walk to get there. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to release. Left knee bends, left hand down, reach right onto the sky. Stay here for the twist. Or left heel towards left glute. Reach right hand back for the right foot and press your knee away for the bind. Exhale, left foot down, forward fold. Bend your right knee, right hand plants, left arm reaches. Finding a spinal twist or finding the bind. Right heel towards glute, reach left hand back, kick foot into hand, hand into foot. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, let it go. Inhale to rise all the way up, mountain. Exhale, hands to heart, close the eyes. Feel the heart under your palms. Take a breath. We have one more standing series and then we're on our back. You got this, you're strong. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift. Step back, plank pose. Option for vinyasa, option straight to dog. Option if you're feeling really energetic today, take some extra push-ups. Exhale, lower to 90, pause, press away. Lower to 90 and pause and press away. Just meeting in downward facing dog as you feel ready. Inhale, right leg high. Bend the knee and plant your shin towards your wrist. So your shin is in line with the long edge of your mat. Walk your right toes a little more to the right. Right hand plants. Roll your left heel down. Left arm reaches to the sky. It's a variation of side plank. Supported side plank. Stay right here or lift your left toes off the earth. Bend your back knee. Reach back. Either find that twist or maybe you find the bind. Your foot grabs for your ankle. If you have the bind, release it. Everybody, left knee draws all the way forward, planting left foot at the top of the mat. Inhale, rise up for low lunge. Arms high, press the palms together. Draw your hands to prayer, heart center. And then twist to your right. Right bicep connects with left thigh. You're in a prayer twist. You can make a fist out of the bottom hand and press into that for more leverage. Stay here, low lunge twist, or untuck your back toes and straighten your back leg for high lunge prayer twist. If you want to open the arms, or take a half bind, left arm reaches back, right arm reaches under, maybe a full bind. One more inhale, and then exhale, warrior two, everybody. Right heel down, right arm open, spin, open up. Sink into your left knee, but keep it directly over your ankle. The tendency is for it to go further. Take a wider stance. Straighten your front leg, reverse triangle, left arm up over the left ear. And then reach all the way up and cartwheel down for triangle trikonasana or half moon again, Ardha Chandrasana. Another way to get into the pose, maybe you find it easier or harder. We've been here once before. Option to bend your back knee and find candy cane, Shavasana, another bind. All these options to build your practice. Exhale, release the bind, warrior two, one breath. Cartwheel hands to mat. Step back, vinyasa to dog, or straight to down dog, or add push-ups as you wish. Hips high, downward facing dog. Left leg high. Draw your left knee forward and plant the shin down on the earth. Left foot goes a little further to the left. Right heel down, reach right arm to the sky. Variation of side plank. Stay right here, rolling your right shoulder back, stacking shoulders, or lift your right toes off the earth, flexing the foot. Bend your back knee. Option to find that clasp. Exhale, release your right leg long. Bend your right knee and start to draw it all the way forward to the top of the mat. Plant your right foot to the right corner of your mat. Inhale, arms up, low lunge. Palms press, pull them into heart center. Twist your torso to the right. Left bicep connects with the right thigh. You can always make a fist with the bottom hand. Stay right here or tuck the back toes. High lunge twist. Twisting from your thoracic spine, the upper spine, and torso. Option to fly, the arms open, or take a half or full bind. One more breath. And then exhale, warrior two, left heel down, left arm all the way to the back of the mat. Spread through your fingers. Straighten your front leg, reverse triangle. And then triangle pose or half moon. If you're in half moon and you want to add the Shavasana bind, now is the chance. Exhale, release your left leg, step back. Warrior two is your transition as you cartwheel the hands down. Step it back. Either vinyasa or straight to down dog. Beautiful work. It was a challenging standing pose series. You made it through. Take a full round of breath. Exhale, let it go. Look to your hands, bend the knees, step or hop all the way forward. Half lift, release. Bend the knees, just sweep it up. Inhale, one breath to rise. Exhale to fall. Keep going like we started the practice. Just inhale to rise, exhale to fall. One more time. At your own pace, stay in ragdoll. Plant the hands, walk it back, downward facing dog. And then just one last bit of work for fun, totally optional. You can come to child's pose or just stay in down dog. It's just some little handstand hops or donkey kicks. You'll kick your heels to your glutes, or you kick up if you have a wall. It's a great way to practice safely against the wall. In handstand, you get your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your shoulders. So this is a place to be brave and vulnerable and be okay falling out. And maybe today or this year is not the day to practice, and that's okay. Maybe one more time of playing with your handstand hops, meeting in downward facing dog. And then slowly bend the knees, step or hop all the way through onto your seats. Reach your legs out long in front of you. Move your sit bones side to side, arms high. Exhale, forward fold. You can bend the knees if your hamstrings are tight. 3 breaths here. See how long you can lengthen your spine. It's not about how far you go. It's not about touching the toes. One more breath here. And then exhale, rise up, roll all the way onto your back. Either stay here and just pull one knee into the chest and the other knee and hold it, or join me for one last bit of core. We're gonna do sprinters. So you'll lift your chest and bend your knee. So bring your chest towards your knee and then lower back down opposite side. So lift your whole torso and bend the opposite knee. And you can use your arms for momentum like you're sprinting. So just do a couple each side. You got this. Last 3, last 2, last 1, and then rise all the way up. Bend your right knee, cross it over the left. Start to twist your torso to the right. Inhale to lengthen the spine, exhale to twist. Come back to center. Keep the cross of the legs and roll all the way onto your back. Pigeon on your back. So figure 4, right ankle over left thigh. Hands can come under the thigh or over the shin. Relax the jaw, relax the shoulder blades. Release the grip of the hands and cross your right leg all the way over your left. Feet wide away from you. Hold on to your ankles or your shins. You can lift the torso to grab that. So grabbing the legs, pull them away from you. It's just like we did seated. That knee pile pose. Then release the hands, bump your hips to the right and let your legs fall to the left. Close the eyes, gaze to your right. 2 deep, full breaths. And then roll all the way back to center. Shake out your legs. Maybe give your fists and your legs a little massage, banging out your hips, your thighs, and then rock and roll to a seat. Extend your right leg long this time. Left foot plants over the right thigh. Start to twist to the left. Use your left hand behind your spine for length. Grow tall on your inhale and exhale to twist. One more time. Inhale, length. Exhale, twist. Unravel. Back to center, keeping the cross. Find pigeon on your back. So figure 4, left ankle over right thigh. Let the upper body relax. And maybe your hands clasp, deepening the stretch. Keep flexing the toes, keep them awake. And then release the arms. Left thigh goes all the way over the right. Toes away from you. Feet wide out in opposite directions. Lift up, grab on, and pull your feet away from each other. So your right hand is pulling your left leg to the right. Left hand pulling your right ankle to the left. A lot of confusing left and right. Just do what feels good. You're doing it right. Release the hands, hips to the left. Let the legs fall to the right. Look to your left. Spinal twist, eyes closed. One more breath. And then return to center. Shake out the legs. If it felt good to make fists and just massage the inner thighs, the outer thighs, calves, anything, do so. And then let's draw the soles of the feet together. Grab onto your feet, reclined butterfly, Baddha Konasana. Shoulders relaxed. Knees pull away from you. And then exhale, open up the feet, happy baby. Ananda Balasana, final pose of our practice. So maybe flutter the lips, sigh it out, let it go. You worked super hard. That was not an easy class. But now is the time to surrender completely. Draw your knees towards your armpits, press your feet into your hands into your feet. And then give yourself a big hug. Squeeze like a tight little ball, holding on to your legs, forehead to knees, and exhale completely. Shavasana. Find any last wiggles and movements, and then settle into stillness. You have arrived. We started here and we'll end here in corpse pose, where all the benefits of the practice integrate. So try not to skip it. We'll just be here for a few minutes. And I'll let you know when it's time to get out. So let go, let all the tension release. You've worked hard. Be right here now. slowly begin to reawaken your body. Deepening the breath, wiggling fingers, wiggling toes. Slowly coming into your awareness, no hurry. As you feel ready, pulling one knee and the other knee into your chest. Give yourself a hug, gratitude for your body, for your strength, for your vulnerabilities, for however you're feeling right now. And just observe the quality of your nervous system, quality of your mind, and how you can carry that throughout your day and your week. And roll over into the fetal position and just pause and stay here. We finish with a quote and a breath. As you're ready, with the eyes closed, use your arms to press up into a seated position, whatever is comfortable for you. How desperately difficult it is to be honest with oneself. It is much easier to be honest with other people. What is true is invisible to the eye. It is only with the heart that one can see clearly. So lengthen the spine, roll the shoulder blades back, bring one hand to your heart and place the other hand on top of it. My quote is from Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, from The Little Prince, the book. With your hands on your heart, let's take a breath as a community. Exhale completely. And inhale fully. And exhale, tilt the head back, let it go. Maybe bow to seal your practice. Thank yourself for showing up. Thank you all for supporting me and practicing with me.